What do you think happened to Zahra?
I don't know. Not looking for a body.
Police say they are searching a half-mile stretch of the creek.
Zahra isn't missing. The cops know where she is and what he has done.
There's no desperation in his voice.
My name is Adam Baker.
There's no urgency.
It appears they may have taken my daughter.
We really didn't kill her, but what he did after the fact is kind of horrifying.
She is blaming Adam Baker.
The child was actually sick for weeks on end.
Really starting to paint a very bleak picture of the situation.
I just wonder if Zahra hadn't survived cancer and been from Australia, if it would be truly like this.
I can pray to God that she had enough of me in her to never do that, to call that woman her mother.
Thanks, Mom, for showing up a day late, $1 short. Look, I don't mean to be cruel about it, but where was the biological mother when the little girl needed her the most? Where was she? Where was anybody? DFACS, Department of Family Children's Services, have been called multiple times. Police have been called so many times they were getting tired of answering the calls. But yet the black eyes, the abuse continued, and tonight we're looking for the rest of little Zahra's body. Straight back out to John Miller, editor of the Hickory Daily Record. Let me just try to get the who, what, where, why, and when from you. Who's there? Why are they there? When did they get there? Where are you? Just give me that.
Okay, right now we're about 300 yards from the creek where they've been searching most of the day. They got here early this morning, and they plan to be here again tomorrow. And their officers cordon off some of the area so that no one can get through. We've got officers from the Hickory Police Department. We do have a medical examiner who was on site, and we have EMS people who are here making sure that the folks who are on the water team aren't contaminated once they go in the water.
John Miller, editor, Hickory Daily Record. Number 4. Who, what, where, why? Why? Why do you believe they're there?
I'm looking for Zahra, Nancy.
We believe they're here because they visited this site about 3 weeks ago. They're coming back as they've systematically gone back to all the sites to do a much more detailed search. The last time they were here, they didn't cut the brush, they didn't use they didn't use leaf blowers, they didn't do a grid search, and they did not go into the water to the extent that they did this time. So we think that they're back here for a more detailed search because they've either found some additional information or, as you said earlier, persons of interest who led them back here.
Okay, Ellie Josted, chief editorial producer. Ellie, aren't they getting these locations we believe they're getting them from Elisa Baker?
Well, Nancy, this is one of the locations that Elisa Baker led police to back on October 25th. We know she went to 3 different sites. This is one of them. We've also heard that Christie Road could be the other one, and the third is still undisclosed. And as we mentioned before, this area is only about a mile from where she lived about 3 years ago. So this might be an area she's familiar with.
To Dr. Karen Stark, psychologist joining us out of New York, I said at the get-go, just like Tot Mom, look at where she used to live. Look at all of her little hidey holes where she was growing up. Where she's lived in these various, they go from one rental house to the next apartment, blah, 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 blah. Go look there. That's where you need to look. What is it? Is it instinct that we always go back to the same spots, Karen Stark? Why? It's just like a dog.
In a way, you're right, Nancy. I think what people go to what feels most comfortable to them. It's sort of like they're migrating back to what they know. And there's not much originality about murder.
You know, maybe it's instinctive, Karen Stark. I mean, look at Scott Peterson. Where did he go? Where he went fishing to dump Lacey and Connor. When somebody breaks out of jail, where do they go? Back home to mommy. Go look under the bedroom, the bed in the bedroom. There they are. It's so predictable. And that's why cops are looking here. Agree or disagree, Karen?
I agree, Nancy.